Certainly we want all the drum corps elements to be there in terms of playing and spinning and marching and everything the Cavaliers are known for, doing really well. But we also want to raise that bar when it comes to production. We're working to bring choreographic elements integrated with drill, so it's not just marching from point A to point B, but it's almost going to that third dimension. And you got to find that balancing point where you create shows that speak to the history of the group, as well as you try to push the activity forward, as well as involve the audience and get something that they're going to react to and enjoy.
What influences me? The tone, the texture, the color, the temperature, if you will, of the percussion this year. I still enjoy giving shout-outs to those that came before us. It's a way for me to show orchestrative and compositional respect to the alumni that have come through and established a presence before these guys. I write what I see, and hopefully you guys see what I write. Sometimes it's soundtrack driven, sometimes it's musically driven, but it's always comprehensive. It's always with the end result hopefully being a cumulative, cohesive event where the sum of the whole is stronger than the parts because of the collective nature of both the audio and the visual.
For the Guard, I mean, I think that they're pretty crazy anyway. They're daredevils. They like to attempt what people can't do, and they love doing that. So why not make this show for them, about them? We see what the guys are doing, and then we try to incorporate that into the show. So it's not a textbook show that's, you know, created in the winter and then is taught. It's you're teaching and you're learning with the members, and if they do something that sparks something for us or vice versa, then it feels like we're creating together. What can we make larger than life about what we already have? And that's sort of the basis of their costume and the lines in their costume, and what would it be like, you know, several centuries from now? What would humans have evolved to? And getting the extraordinary features of man from a distance.
I think the Cavaliers have been great in the years past in bringing some new things to the table and helping push the activity in a direction that is more dance-oriented and movement-oriented, and the indoor percussion element actually has started to then bring in balancing and climbing on people, and, you know, some of the things that we started a couple of years ago, but now people are really exploring it. Cirque du Soleil inspires me as a designer because it brings out a very fundamental childlike excitement and intrigue and wonderment. And I think that some of the parallels that they have in their productions work very well in our activity. There's something that touches every part of the senses, every part of the palette. There's comedy, there's sadness, there's intrigue, there's drama, there's hope. I can look at something that just makes me laugh. I can look at something that is very intriguing to me. I can look at the ornateness of a costume. I can look at something that I don't really understand, but I'm entertained by it. And I think that some of those are elements that we tried to pull into the show this year.
We're trying to make things a little bit more user-friendly for the audience and a little bit more exciting for them. So we're attempting things using different pieces of equipment, trying things with the percussion, trying different things with staging and brass, and really showcasing the different types of music that we can play. I kind of look at this as a tribute for the audience too. Like, let's give them exactly what they want to see. They want to see death-defying stunts. They want to hear music that's loud and fast and a lot of notes and has a little bit of a catchy tune so you can remember it when you leave. And we're trying to give all of that back to the audience this summer.
Regardless of storyline or motivation or deeper meanings, I think the core is super strong. The brass are incredibly aggressive and with a lot of spirit. They're technically really, really strong. The drum line is just playing great. We're going to definitely take the energy and the momentum that we started to build in the Mad World show from last year and kind of continue to go in that direction in terms of excitement and programming. All the entertainment, all the physicality, all the musicality, all the pyrotechnics, so to speak, of what makes a drum corps show almost like superhuman when you see it. I think it's going to be an incredibly powerful and exciting show, really meaningful as well.
I hope that as we are projecting the thought of discovering the extraordinary within yourself, that it's something that people can walk away from the stadium realizing that each of us have something that's very extraordinary about ourselves. Discovering that, loving that, and sharing that with others is the way that you really have a magical experience with a group of people, and you have something that is truly extraordinary.
There was a boy.
That's what I hope people walk away with.
A very strange, enchanted boy.